What's going on, guys, and welcome to Diode Expedition. We have the 3rd gen Tundra here, and we just installed these reverse lights from Diode Dynamics. So these are not only going to be a running light, but these are going to be a reverse light as well. They're going to put out a bunch of light, so when you're trying to back up, you have plenty of light to see where you're going. Let's go ahead over to the bench, show you a couple different options that you can get for this kit, and then we'll get to the install. So right here on the table, I have the 2 different options that Diode Dynamics is going to be offering for the 3rd gen Tundra. We have the C2s and we have the C1s. All depends on what you like better and how much light output you want. Both light options are going to come with a red backlighting, which is going to act as a running light, and then when you switch it to reverse, you're going to have a main white output for your reverse beam. These lights are going to be available in a Sport and a Pro Series. The Pro Series is going to be about twice as bright as the Sport. And obviously the C2s are going to be twice as bright as the C1s because it's 2 of them put together. Besides the lights, each kit's going to come with the harness that's needed. This is going to be plugging right into your hitch plug, so it's going to be super easy to get hooked up, and then you're going to have the brackets to get it mounted to your Tundra, and then some zip ties to just tidy up the wiring when it's all ready. So the Tundra that we're going to be installing these on today also has the Diode Dynamics hitch light, and that also plugs into the hitch wiring. So we're going to be able to daisy chain off that and have both the reverse lights mounted and the hitch light at the very same time. So if you're not trying to do that, the install is going to be exactly the same. So let's go ahead over to the Tundra and show you how to get this installed. So the first thing we're going to do is get the lights mounted to the bumper here on the back of the Tundra. So if you look down here, you'll see a 10mm bolt. There's one on each side. We're going to go ahead and take that out, and we're going to get the brackets mounted to that, and then we can mount the lights to our brackets. So each kit's going to come with 2 brackets. We're going to go ahead and get those pulled out, and then we're going to use the original bolts on the Tundra to mount these to it. So we're going to go ahead and take this 10mm bolt out. Now we can take our bracket, and it has as you can see, it's not symmetrical. So we're going to take the side that has this piece that bumps out, and we're going to put that towards the back of your truck. And we can go ahead and reinstall the screw. If you want, grab a light and put it in the position where it's going to be mounted, because once the light is on there, you're not going to be able to really reposition this bracket. So if you want the light to be facing straight back, or maybe you want it to be to the side a little bit, we're going to go ahead and make that adjustment now and then get that bolt fully tightened down. So now that we have the brackets mounted to our bumper, we're going to grab the hardware to mount the lights to the brackets. So we have a longer Allen bolt here, we have a nylock nut, and that is going to be it. So let's go ahead and get these mounted to the brackets. So let's go ahead and get these snugged up. I have a 5/32 Allen wrench and a 3/8 wrench. So let's get these snugged in place, and then we'll do some final adjustment later. So with both of our lights now mounted to the bumper, we can go ahead and do the wiring. So let's go ahead underneath the Tundra, and I'll show you the trailer plug. We're gonna get that unplugged and then plug in our new harness, and then these should be good to go. So we're laying underneath the Tundra. Right here we have the factory trailer hitch lighting. This bundle of wiring over here is for the Diode Dynamics hitch light that we had installed, so don't worry about that right now. We're gonna go ahead and undo this. At the top there is a thing that you have to push in, and then we can go ahead and get that unplugged. So we'll go ahead and take our new harness, we'll get it plugged into here, and then into our new reverse lights. So right here we have our plug for the new harness. I'm gonna put that into our existing trailer hitch plug, click that in place, and then we'll go and click the other end into our factory trailer hookup. So we have our main plug plugged into our hitch setup, and now all we have left is the 2 plugs that are going to be going to our new reverse lights. So you can see it splits off here. The one that is really short is going to be going on the driver's side, and then we're going to run this one all over to the passenger side. Just make sure that you have it tucked away, and so that's not going to be dangling down or get caught anything. So let's go ahead and get those plugged in. So we got both reverse lights plugged in. Now we're gonna go ahead and take some of the zip ties that are included. We're gonna get the rest of the wiring bunched up and zip tied together. Make sure everything's tidied up under there so that it can't dangle down. So at this point, we're ready to turn these on and test them out. First, we're gonna do just these reverse lights without the hitch light, and then we'll show you with all of 3 of them hooked up together. Also, I wanna mention, if you don't like how these lights are mounted down below the bumper, maybe you're doing some off-roading and you're afraid that they're gonna get caught and ripped off, they do sell some flush mount kits. So you would have to cut a hole here in your bumper and it would mount in here. Really nice, and it would not be down below the bumper. You wouldn't have to worry about it getting caught up on anything. We just showed you guys what these looked like with the reverse lights on, and also if you added the hitch light, how it would look. Now we have the running lights on, so once you turn your running lights on with your headlights, these will illuminate red. I just want to say that these are only a running light, not a brake light. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up this install on the Diode Dynamics reverse light kit for the 3rd gen Tundra. These were the SSC2s. If you don't want to go with these, they also have the C1s. These are going to come in at a cheaper price point, but these are also going to put out a lot of light and make a huge difference over your factory reverse lights. If you guys have any questions about this install or how to hook up the reverse lights with the hitch lights, you can ask me down below in the comments. And if you want to grab one of these for your Tundra, you can head over to DiodeExpedition.com. Click the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.